Hello, mutants. I'm Mutisha, the movie goddess, and you're watching Mutant TV.
The whole point of it is that you can spend a little bit of money and get a little piece of the 80s to go in your personal archive and just kind of bring back a little bit of that joy from that whole experience growing up, in that time when we had so many awesome movies coming out. That were just cheesy, but always fun to look back at. And it bums me out, man, when I see films going for $100 on VHS, where chances are you pop that VHS in and the quality is not fantastic, or it might not even play, who knows? And I'm just not throwing money away like that, and I hope you aren't either, because the more folks that do that, what's something worth? It's something worth. Something is worth anything. Any collectible thing is worth what someone will pay for it. And that's where we have to kind of come together, because paying these outrageous prices for VHS on Amazon and eBay, guys, it hurts the entire community. It's just making them higher and less fun. It's not. There's a copy of Invisible Dead right now. I've wanted that film forever. I mean, not so much for the film itself, but for the awesome box, the big box. I would even take the slipcase of it. I haven't seen the slipcase version available for less than $30. I'm not paying $30 for slipcase, a cut slipcase, for a film on VHS. That's just not going to happen. $50 for the big box? Nah. I'd pay $30 for the big box, but you can't see it for that. These morons on eBay have it so driven up. And there's a few films that seem to be fall victim to that. I've seen some of your rarer big boxes. If you're looking at thriller big boxes and wizard big boxes, those seem to go for a ton, because I guess there aren't that many of them, and there's some completists out there that are trying to, complete the collection of all of them. And I guess certain folks have gotten hit to that and they're really trying to milk it. But yeah, there's some really shit condition big boxes out there for sale for $30 and just going up to probably I think maybe $200. The meat grinders is one you see pretty commonly out there for ridiculous amounts of money, and it just bums me out. But I digress. We'll move on. I want to obsess on that for too long. Okay, so let's move on to the awesomeness that is Artisan Pro. I got this recent shipment, and I paid a fair price for this. I have actually had some amazing steals from Artisan Pro in the past. I think just looking at the prices of these, I paid a fair price. Okay, I don't think that there was any steals involved in this. But the great thing about dealing with this particular vendor is that he always includes extras, so that makes the value of your overall purchase a better buy. So if you pay if you pay the going price for one of the posters, but then you get 2 extra posters, Let me do that again. So if you pay the going rate for the standard posters that you're after, in your thing, but you get 2 extra posters, or at least 1 extra poster as a general rule, it sort of works out. Of course, I'm always looking for that great deal, but this is probably my favorite. No, he's easily my favorite poster vendor. So without further ado, don't you just love that word? I do. I do. Platinum paper. So now we're going to get on to what this episode is all about, and that's this gem right here. I'm going to post a scan of it so you guys can see it. It's Silent Madness, and this poster is absolutely cherry. I mean, it's easily the best condition original poster that I have ever purchased, and I got it for a good deal, a very, very good deal. Actually, this particular poster I did get for a really good deal. Not that I was bitching about the others, but there's a couple in here that I paid the going rate for, after doing a little bit of research, which you should always do, by the way. Get on eBay, get on Amazon.com, and find the poster that you're looking to buy, and do some comparison shopping there a little bit. But I got to tell you, this guy's going to the mounters, maybe even today. I'll show you the full scan of it, but it's absolutely incredible condition. Just can't say enough about it. I don't know how an original could look this good after so long, but clearly it was kept in a poster tube the whole time. And I don't think it was, if it was ever displayed, it was in like a glass case, because there's no, I'll take that back. There's no marks on it at all. It's just absolutely pristine. And here's some of the extras that he included. Looks like we have a red eye poster, and it's double-sided. That's going to go up on that marquee you see behind me, because it's time to retire Bug. William Castle's Bug has been up there, and I don't like to leave any of my posters up there for too long. And then the flip side of that is a film by Wes Craven called When a Stranger Calls. I'll try to share scans of these as well. So that gets us past our rolled posters. Now we're going to move into the folded posters, which, just speaking just for me and some people from Tennessee, just kidding, I'm not from Tennessee. That's a Charlie Daniels song for those of you yokels that don't listen to good old Southern rock, the CDB. Give it just a little bit more here. This, you're about to see what is my favorite folded poster purchase, or my favorite original poster purchase to date, with the exception of Tremors, because that was the greatest value that I could ever get. I paid $5 for that one. It was beat to crap, but my mounter was able to really salvage it by gluing it down to a poster board and then mounting it, and it looked amazing. But just check out the awesomeness that is the Spookies. I've never seen this film, but I'm going to look into getting it, because this is one more fantastic poster concept. Man, that is just, I don't know how well you can see that right there. I'm going to try to find a good scan of this to put on here. But a little bit in the middle here with the monsters and the scantily clad vixen, wow, just unbelievably great. So I'm totally going to be getting this one mounted. This probably will be my next mounting job. I'm hoping to take you guys along with me for one of my trips to the mounters. You know, this is somewhere where you can really blow your budget if you're not careful on collecting, but there's some posters that I don't trust myself with. I mean, just, they're that cool to me. And here's another poster that I've often looked at and wanted. Had a chance to get it for a very reasonable price, and it is The Curse, starring Will Wheaton, on the film that's based on a Lovecraft story called Color of Space, Color Out of Space, rather. Amazing looking poster right there. You can actually rent Color Out of Space. There's a little bit of tearing separation there, but I'm hoping to have that fixed by having it affixed to the poster board. There is a, you can actually get The Curse 1 and 2 on Netflix. So I've recently done that. I actually have that on the way right now because I've never seen that film and I really wanted to. Come on, I'll just take a pause. Just come on, pass by. And here's our last one for the day. It's Nightmares, it's the famous Nightmares poster. You see this one out there a lot, but I always thought it was a great poster design. And there you have it, Nightmares. And this one does have quite a bit of separation, but is otherwise in good condition. And after I get that sucker mounted, I actually have a pretty big stockpile of posters that have slight separations that I really want to get mounted and taken care of properly, so that I don't have to worry about them, you know, falling apart in the future, becoming more mangled or whatever. Funhouse, which you've seen that poster several times, is a great example. That one had minor fold separation, and once it was mounted on poster board, it did absolutely fantastic. I do want to call out one place you do not want to get your posters mounted, and it's just because of the nature of the beast. I mean, this place hires young folks, and they're not real vested in their craft. And that's Office Max. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of money to get my respawner poster printed and mounted there, and it came back with like huge edges on it. So, yeah.